Welcome to The Great Escape, the story of the most dangerous escape in American history, written by Waleed Saleh and narrated by professional AI voice. This is the incredible true story of one of the most audacious and dangerous prison escapes in American history. In 1984, 6 death row inmates at Virginia's maximum security Mecklenburg Prison executed an elaborate plan that would shock the nation and trigger one of the largest manhunts in American law enforcement history. These weren't ordinary prisoners. They were convicted killers, including serial murderers who had nothing left to lose. What you're about to hear is a gripping account of deception, cunning, terror, and the relentless pursuit of justice. This is their story.
The Grand Deception. In 1984, at one of America's maximum security prisons, the guard responsible for the outer gate received an urgent phone call from the prison warden. The warden informed him of a bomb in Building 1 and issued an immediate order to open the prison gates and bring a van to the building at once. The prison was encased within a reinforced perimeter, with entry possible only through 2 consecutive gates. The prison's strict regulations prohibited opening both gates simultaneously for security reasons. But now, under the emergency circumstances created by the bomb threat, and contrary to established protocols, the gate guard opened both gates together. A van entered the prison, and when it reached the building containing the bomb squad emerged wearing their heavy protective gear designed for handling explosive materials. They carried the bomb with extreme caution, while one of them sprayed it with a fire extinguisher to reduce its temperature and prevent detonation. The bomb squad placed the device in the van and immediately headed toward the prison exit through the open gates. The guards who witnessed this scene believed they had averted certain disaster, that this was the end of their ordeal. But what they didn't know was that this was merely the beginning of the real catastrophe. The 6-man bomb squad that departed the prison through the open gate was in reality nothing more than a group of death row inmates. They weren't ordinary prisoners. These 6 were killers and murderers, some of them serial killers. Now we have 6 killers escaped from prison, prepared to do anything to preserve the freedom they had seized through deception and cunning. The events that followed were more insane than anything imaginable.
Files of Terror. The investigators arrived at the prison, where they met with the warden and began gathering details from him. The warden told them that when they entered C Block in Building 1, they found the place turned upside down, guards bound and confined, and inmates in control of the section. The investigators asked the warden about the identities of the escaped inmates, and it was immediately clear that things did not bode well. As mentioned, all 6 were killers, but 2 of them were more dangerous than the rest. The 2 were in fact brothers, James Briley and Linwood Briley. The Briley brothers were gang leaders, and their victim count ranged between 11 and 20 people, as investigators were uncertain of the exact number. All the murders they committed were extremely violent. In one crime, James Briley assaulted a woman in front of her husband and 5-year-old son, then killed the entire family, including the child. The 3rd inmate was named Earl Clanton, who had killed an elderly woman, then was granted parole pending a full trial. During this parole period, he killed another woman who worked as a librarian at an elementary school, stabbing her 8 times in the head, then taking her belt and strangling her to death. The 4th inmate was named Lem Tuggle, whose crime was the rape and murder of 2 elderly women over 60 years old. The 5th inmate was named Derek Peterson, who had broken into a super
Sample complete. Ready to continue?